Hello guys and welcome to the deadline tips for Game Week 3. This is going to be a short video that you can watch before tuning into my deadline stream. If you are watching and the deadline hasn't passed, you can come and watch the deadline stream. I'm planning for a 2 hours deadline stream, so let's make it happen. This is my team going into Game Week 3 for now. I will be making several transfers, but we're going to discuss them tomorrow. I have some tips for you, but first let's go and check what the injury news are saying. So for Spurs, Solanke is out, Richarlison is out, so that means Son is in front. Bentancur is back, so that's a good thing for their midfield. Maybe Bentancur and Maddison. We'll have to see. Yeah. Okay, Curtis Jones is the only concern. Missing Game Week 3 most probably as well. It isn't likely Chiesa makes a debut now, so if you are owning Jota or Diaz, that's one less place for competition, but Darwin and Gakpo still remain there, so let's see what happens there. But yeah, from injury prospect, nothing too major. Rodri has been back on the grass this week. Let's see if he's back into the lineup. Most probably not. He will be saved for Game Week 4. Kovacic is back, so Kovacic is playing. Foden is out with a illness, so that's a little bit worrying for Foden owners. If you have a player to be playing instead of him, go for him, but if you are not owning such a player, I would suggest you sell him for someone greater, and you have a big budget, you can go for Mbumo, you can go for several players. Oscar Bob is out. Of course he was latent after still, blah 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 blah. Yeah, nothing too major. Wavia and James remain out. James still suspended though. Yeah, okay. Mikel Merino will be out for a few weeks after injuring his shoulder in first training session. That's a bad luck. Gabriel felt on his shoulder. That's bad. That's just bad luck, guys. But that means Havertz is going to drop down into midfield if they want to end the game. So I feel like Havertz is going to be a popular pick even right now. Tierney and Tomiyasu out. Jesus is out as well. So Havertz is the only option up front. Minks and Kamara remain out. Machi Cash for 1 month. So that's, let's say, at least 2 weeks out. So yeah, okay. Diego Carlos, small injury. So yeah, 4.0 defender Nedeljkovic is good to go, but I would suggest you have a backup after Cash returns. Lascelles, Botman and Miley are out long term. Wilson is still out. Shar is out. Tonali is available. Let's see if he makes the lineup. Ulok limped off early, but he's going to be most probably back. Mason Mount an injury. Lindelof, Shaw, Yoro, Højlund and Mawase remain out. So 2 left backs, 2 center backs and a forward not looking good. We'll see when they come back after the break. Yeah, Mount is out. Riat is out, so that's a little bit worrying. Margay will remain, so that's good. Franca is out. Will Hughes return to the squad on Tuesday, so Will Hughes and Wharton will be back into the lineup. David Brooks has returned to training. Oh, so you now will be back after the break, so let's see how he gets back up to speed. Billing is not worse, and Arans is okay. Okay, Nelson Semedo for the first time is good. Traore faces spell on sideline. Chimoe, Kawajic and Gonzalez are still on injury list. Burns and Hist remain out, so that means Ben Johnson is most probably starting. Calvin Phillips is back. So Broadhead and Quark are nearing returns. Nothing too much for Russell Martin. 2 players back in training. Adam Owana and Warriors made their own returns to matchday squad in midweek. Okay. So maybe Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal. Okay, so a little bit of quick news. We'll discuss them on the deadline even more. Right, let's see the most popular players. So currently the most brought in players are Madueke, Smith Rowe, Palmer. I'm surprised Rogers is not here. He's only 7th in the list. almost 500k managers brought him in. Fias is pretty high, that's surprising. Robinson not too surprised, but yeah, Madueke. People are deciding that he, after scoring a hat-trick, is going to be a good replacement for Nkunku. I'm not so sure, but let's wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Smith Rowe, a very good replacement. Palmer, solid. 40% owned already, so yeah, a lot of players will own him and several will captain him. So maybe he will hurt me if he scores such an amazing score once again. Welbeck, 670,000 managers, 660 okay, are bringing him in. That's quite a surprising number for Welbeck. I was not expecting that. 11%, that's great. Haaland 60%, so he's being brought in. I don't know how players are affording him, but still almost 600,000 transfers in. That's a scary number. Joao Pedro, and now it's Rodgers. We finalize with Fias, Robinson, Raya, Romero, Poro. Yeah, pretty regular. I'm surprised player like Trent is not brought in that often, but maybe that's an interesting thing to see. Isaac, 750,000 players are transferring him out. I would wait and see, to be honest. Isaac is a great player. Newcastle haven't just clicked yet, but when they start clicking, Isaac is going to be the clicking machine, honestly, and I believe that he is going to score relatively high. Solanke, I understand that he's missing another game, so a lot of managers are transferring him out. Eze, that I don't get. Seriously, 6.9. If the goal in the first fixture stayed and he scored it, you wouldn't have sold him. But now, after 2 blanks, everyone is selling him. I hope that he gets back the managers that sold him and hurts them. A lot of almost 1.4 managers are not managers, 1.4 transfers out for Isaac and Eze. That can hurt a lot of people. Foden, I understand that 9.4. He is going to become a really solid option once he gets back up to speed and he is cheaper than De Bruyne, Saka, Son, and Palmer especially. Watkins has been brought a lot, even though no, he has been taken out, even though the best fixtures are in front of him. I just don't understand that. Maybe he's due a price drop, I'm not sure. Fernandes, Garnacho, I understand. Gordon, a little bit surprised. Guardiola, 2. Odegaard I get. Andersen, I don't get it. He has been performing... oh no, this is defender, sorry. He will be joining the lineup for Fulham, so I don't see the reason to take him out. Havertz has been taken 200 times out. Saka, Arnold is taken 200,000 times out. Maybe they're trying to fit in someone like Saliba or Gabriel. I don't know why they should be doing that, as he's performing as well as them, maybe because he's expensive. But yeah, a little bit different approach by a lot of managers. My strategy, as already talked, is most probably going to be Jota and Poro out for Trent and Rodgers. So let's see, do we have some price changes for this evening? Let's see how they look. So Palmer is going to rise. So if you are going to bring in any of those players, okay, that's aggressive. But yeah, if you're bringing any of those players in, now is the time to bring them in. I'm surprised Davison is going to rise, as he has left Bournemouth. But yeah, Palmer, Joao Pedro, Davison, Onana, Raya, Welbeck, Saka, and Madueke and Smith Rowe are going into the frame. So if you are bringing any of them, do it now. I'm quite distraught that Saka is going to rise tonight. I did not expect that in front of the hard fixtures, but yeah, price rises are price rises. You can never predict them. On the dropping department, if you're avoiding a drop, it's now good time to do so. Nkunku especially, a second drop is going to hurt a lot of people. Sterling, Cameron, Ward-Prowse, Trippier is due a second drop, so that's not good. Andersen is due a drop, so I would wait. If you don't got him in your lineup and you want to bring him, Mitchell is due a drop, so he might become a better option compared to Munoz, as he is going to be a little bit cheaper. Madsen, we haven't seen anything from him yet. Foden, a second price drop, so I would be quite hesitant what to do there. If you have a coverage, just sell him and don't get the price drop. It's going to hurt you a lot if you are having 2 transfers there. Murphy, Mainu, Carvalho rise. Okay, not a lot of people are owning that. Tomorrow, Haaland is going to rise, most probably. Let's see if he scores against West Ham, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 730, so maybe he will price rise massively. Matete is going down. Gordon is going down. McTominay Tony, of course, 7.3. He's just leaving the Prem. Semenu maybe going up. So yeah, nothing too special. Yeah, if you own some of those players, I know that this video is going to be late for you, but hopefully, yeah, you've taken them out. Yeah, sorry, I did not get that it's going to be late for you because you're seeing that after the price changes. But yeah, still a good team, still a solid team for me. Let's see how it goes. This is going to be the hardest week for me. As for game week 4, I will have Crystal Palace at home, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Crystal at home, Fulham 2 games at home, Pau Torres at home, Smith Rowe at home, Salah at home, Eze at home, and Haaland at home. The players that I'm bringing in are Trent and Rodgers, who will be having home fixtures as well. So everything is going to look well at that homing department. Isaac and Havertz, the only two players without a home fixture in my starting lineup, but that's relatively safe. So yeah, those are my tips for now. If you want to bring in the players and you have a captaincy option to decide, you can go for it. If you don't, just roll the transfer and just monitor. Patient and proactive is the name of the game this season. Being patient to see players performing and being proactive, getting players for their form and their good fixtures going up ahead, just like Rodgers is a good player. Maybe Palmer is a solid option. Then in game week 6 is the most popular swing when you have to bring in some Arsenal players. We're going to see how that's going to do. But for now, I think that's enough. Come and join the deadline. I'll be trying to start it 2 hours before the deadline, but we'll see how it goes. I'll be at least an hour there, so come and ask your questions. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye!